So I've stopped playing Survive and Kill the Killers in Area 51. I've stopped playing this game like 2 years ago, but something that really interested me is Endless. And Endless is pretty cool. It's basically like Call of Duty Endless. It's basically the same, even some of the perks are the same, like double tap I think. But basically what I always wanted to do in Endless is get to round 50, but I've never had the opportunity to really get there because I really have to do it with a teammate, because if I don't do it with a teammate, I'm pretty much screwed, because in Saktkia Endless you have to conserve, like you have to use a lot of your ammo, and so I know a lot of people that use like 8 guns at once and stuff like that, but me, I just use like the 4 best guns, and then I just use them. Like I use, for example, the ray gun, and then the Hellfire, which is basically the double barrel, and then they use the MG42. I basically switch weapons every now and then. So this video was kind of meant to be like a showcase, getting to round 50, because I've always wanted to do this, but it always seemed out of my realm of possibility. Now, if you see somebody by the name of Shark in the server, me and him, I don't know, this was with randoms, by the way. Me and him did till round 45, 46, and then he was like, alright, gotta go, which I just don't like the fact that he did that, because I don't play alone. I just don't like it. I don't play solo, especially not solo high rounds. And this was a struggle, because before we were running out of ammo, me and him, but now I was really running out of ammo. Like I know at one point, like 3 out of 4 of my guns had no more ammo, and I was just on the Hellfire spamming it until I got a max ammo. So this, I don't know, but this guy stayed here until I got to round 51, and then I died on purpose. But this is just like, if you look at the gameplay, it's just madness. There's no rhyme or reason to anything. It's just the ray gun makes this so much easier. You just spam it, but there's not a lot of ammo. Like there's so many killers, and this took, like, I don't know, this was my first attempt after not playing Sack for 2 years. And if my voice is weird, I have COVID, so that's why I sound weird. But anyways, I haven't played this game, especially not Endless, in like years. So this is just, it's crazy to think that in my first time playing Endless after like 2 years, I got to round 51, my highest, and I was able to get the badge. So basically how I did this was like, there's so many killers on round 50 and 51. There were just so many killers. So what I ended up doing is just like killing them slowly, like slowly but surely. Like they run out of the barricades or whatever they're called. They run out and they sprint at you, especially the Sonic one, the Sonic killer, and they attack you pretty fast. But at the start of the round, it's pretty chill. And what I end up doing is I end up going and using a laser trap, but I end up like, like the other side was a door which I can open up. You'll see in the gameplay, but basically it was like a rest, like it was like a rest stop. Like you can just chill and do nothing for like a minute, and it was pretty cool. It saved me a lot of ammo and a lot of nerves, to be honest, because I used 2 traps, and it's just, it's really difficult that I have to use traps, or else I'm basically cooked. I'm gonna skip forward a little bit, but here you can see me use traps, and it's really as easy as you think it is. You just do nothing, and the killers will just die, which is really cool. You have to make sure the other side of the door isn't open, or else, I mean, you know why. Another time lapse, just because it's kind of getting boring. So another difficult thing is when this trap stops, you have to get out, and there's probably a ton of killers just waiting for you. But yeah, it's not easy, but I did it, and I'm happy that I did it. It took like 5 hours, 6 hours. I had to do like nearly an all-nighter for this. Also, another thing that I have to mention is that perks saved me. You don't know how many times I was out of ammo for all of my guns, and then I got a max ammo, or an insta kill, or whatever, a carpenter even. It's all of them are useful at these stages, and I got saved so many times, especially on round 1551. And here you can see the rest of the gameplay. It's pretty casually, but it's still difficult, and I got a few perks like max ammo and I think insta kill or like double points. And that was it. That was round 50. And after I did round 50, here you go. I'm done with round 50. And here's round 51, and I had like zero motivation to keep going. Especially my guns were, I'm not gonna say they were low ammo. I don't know if they were actually low ammo, but I was done playing this game, man. And this guy has just been AFK every round. And basically, if you didn't know, if you die, like you need to get revived and you don't get revived in time, after the next round, you just spawn here. And this guy was AFK. He was still online, but he wasn't playing. So I was doing like a starting room challenge, but when the killers got me, they got me. I was done playing this game. I'm gonna be real with you. I was As soon as round 43 started, I was done. I was done. And then I finally gave up. It was round 51. I was done. And GG's. I got the badge, and that was it. Really, that was it. You survived 51 rounds. There's my badge. I was excited. I was done. But I'm most likely never gonna come back to this game. I'm gonna be real with you. Even before I got to round 51, I was like, I don't know. Like when I was on round 10, I was like, I don't know if I should be playing this. But now that I've like achieved everything basically, I just there's no reason for me to continue playing.